Okay, so let's do a little unboxing. Um, this is a 48 volt Cloud Energy 105 amp hour battery. I just received today. I talked to the good folks at Cloud Energy. They were really good, giving me information I needed. I was real concerned. I bought this battery on eBay. And
I said
there wasn't
eBay
any
in the
reviews
video,
on it.
but I
So I
bought
reached
this
out
on
to Cloud
Amazon.
Energy. They have a company, they have a warehouse in California. Within a matter of hours, they responded to me, answered several questions I had about the battery, and learned about 5-year warranty and some other things. And I just decided to go with this battery. They've been making other batteries for quite a while. I've been researching these batteries quite a bit. And this is going in a 2001 club car Carryall that I've been rebuilding. And it had lead acid batteries in it. And I've got another golf cart with lead acid batteries in it. And I decided that I wasn't going to do that again. So bear with me as I get this open, and let's see what's in the box. A little weather coming in tonight. Good time to get this battery in, see what's going on. Some nice packaging. Only took about 3 or 4 days for this thing to get here. They shipped it FedEx. It is packed in here pretty good. Right in the top, got some information from Cloud Energy, and it's cloudenergy.com. Just some paperwork and a catalog of their other batteries. I chose this specific battery. They have some steel case batteries. The price is good on this thing. I think I'm all in for about $13.90, something like that. The steel case battery, I just didn't feel like I needed that. Comes with some battery lugs for the top. The steel case battery, I just didn't feel like I needed to spend another $400 on a steel case battery. So I opted for this one. They have the same stats, and the company told me that the BMS, the 200 amp BMS, is exactly the same. It's the same thing. It's just a different case. I'll bring you guys up here, let you see what's going on here. So inside here, the paperwork, the lugs. This kit comes with a strap. Actually, it comes with 2 straps. Thought it came with one. It comes with 2 straps to tie the battery down. This is the communications cable for an LCD touchscreen battery monitor. And this is an onboard 20 amp charger. So to buy all these things separate, there's a lot of these batteries out there, but to buy all these things separate, you're gonna be up in the $1,500–$1,600 range, especially if you get in a 20 amp charger. And this is a waterproof 20 amp charger. We'll go over that soon. But for them to have all this with a 200 amp BMS, the price was right. So we'll take some of this stuff out and see what's going on. They really did some good packaging. The battery looks safe and got a good looking battery. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like in this box is the 20 amp charger. It's heavy, it's nice. It's not like those cheap plastic ones that I've been seeing that are included with kits. This is a heavy, nice aluminum case. Feels good. Feels good quality. Nice, nice charger. Much better than the little cheapo ones I've been seeing that come with some other kits. Like, you know, Chin's is another battery company. I chose not to go with Chin's, not for any real reason, but this package was just too good to pass up. It had everything that I needed to convert. Here's a touchscreen monitor. It was in the box back here. It goes for this cable. And the charger looks like it comes with kind of an Anderson-like connector. For the charger. I'll be using this one and permanently mounting it inside. I have a no-co charging port for 110. Put these aside. Put my straps aside. Put all my goodies aside here. Good looking battery. You just put all this stuff aside and we're going to take this battery out of the box here and look at it. Charger and all the goodies. I really like that charger. It's going to mount in there real nice. See if I can get this battery out. I think I'm going to set it on the floor and set it up here for you. Comes with some nice roll panels. So there she is. Nothing else in the box. The box is nice. High density foam. Packs real nice. The box is real quick. Tough ordering this stuff that you don't have any reviews on. That was my main concern. I like to look at and read all the reviews. And I'll be doing a full review of this battery in my club car. So there it is. It's nice. I got some work to do. The cart is ready for it to be put in. I spent the last week readying the cart, getting rid of all the lead acid batteries, installing a no-co charge port, disabling the onboard controller, taking off the factory charge port because now it will just plug a 110 plug to charge this through their smart charger. I wired up a 12-volt circuit board. When it's not raining, we'll go over that. It's through a relay and feed on from the switch. The last link in the puzzle for me was the battery. And I'll be doing an install video here pretty soon. So I think for now I'm going to look at the documentation that came with this battery. And I think it comes charged half capacity. So you see what it says, and we'll bring you guys back when it's time to install. All right, so looking at the instructions. Sorry for the camera shake. Looking at the instructions here, it says to call them, or actually get on their website and activate your 5-year warranty. Step 1. It says to test the battery voltage with the multimeter. This has some little screw-in plastic caps here I'm going to take off for now. Test the battery with a multimeter. .7 says contact us if it's less than 51.2, so we're at 52.7. Fully charge the battery. Okay. So we're going to install the Bluetooth app. There's some instructions for here. So I am going to hook up this battery charger and start charging this battery. We'll be back. So as you can see here, when I was looking at this touchscreen monitor, there was something wrong with it. I contacted customer service and immediately they agreed to send me a new one after their engineers checked it out. So just to let you know, they did send me out a new one and it was airmailed to me. Let's just see if it's because it's charging. But there's nothing going on here. It's acting a fool. Seems to be something with the charger port. It's acting crazy. Let's see if unplugging the charger causes it to do anything. No. It's still acting a fool. I'm gonna have to call Cloud Energy. It's not working. Doesn't seem to be this connection. Well, that's kind of cheap feeling, but let's see what they can tell us. I'm going to go ahead and plug this charger back in. I'm going to try the app again. The app disconnected when I plugged in this charger. So you try that. So there's plenty of videos on how to lift up the battery and stick it into place. Nothing big there. This battery is going to fit within most golf carts. I mean, there's 6 inches worth of room here between the top and the top of the battery. This is a Carryall. I know the DS, there's a little slightly less room between the top of the battery and here. However, this is an appropriate size battery. Very simple. I dropped it in, connected my positive lead. Sorry, it's black. I replaced it with one I had. This is the positive lead coming off the solenoid. And of course the negative lead from the last battery pack of lead acid batteries. Other than that, there's no real difference here. This is for my 12-volt pack that I built and installed here. Of course, you know, I've seen people put 12-volt batteries, all kinds of stuff in. To me, you know, this is relayed to the cold side of the ignition switch. Um, and as soon as you turn the ignition on, let me demonstrate that. As soon as you turn the ignition on with the key, this relay clicks, and I've got a light back there, a little LED light that I had that turns on and just indicates to me I have 12 volt power visually. But little fuse box, this is my 12 volt step down reducer, and like I said, it's running through a relay, and that keeps your voltage reducer from running all the time. That may not be an issue with a battery like this, but with lead acid batteries, leaving this hooked up, a lot of people hooked them up wrong for a long time. They'd hook them across one battery. My experience, not so good. All the batteries need to be drained at the same rate. I don't have a lot of accessories on here, but I do have that 20-inch light bar and you know, charging receptacles to come and some other things. But when you do a lithium swap like this, everything is just so clean. The install is clean, you know. Basically, the only wires you're hooking up is your positive and negative, and then whatever you're going to use for 12 volt. Like I said, I'm using the step down converter with a fuse box. Very clean install. The only thing I have left to do now is hook up these leads for my onboard charger, which is going here, and I'll secure this down. Also, I think today I'm gonna take some aluminum angle and put some stops for that battery on all four sides. I don't want it to move around. I don't want it to wear on the bottoms or anything like that. So I'm gonna take some angle iron and put it front, sides, in the back, and just give that battery a nice spot to live in. This onboard charger is going to work out fantastic. So here's the back of my NOCO port. It just basically has a 16-inch extension cord. This charger, and I'm going to tuck all these wires in. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand here. I'm going to tuck all these wires in and connect everything, and then I'll connect the positive and negative lead over here. And then, you know, basically that's all you have here. You just have your charger, your battery, and something I learned, this is a DeWalt 10 gauge cord. And while I was doing my research, I found that in this NOCO port, it has a locking collar on it. So when you plugged it, should be taking it out of its holder. When you plug this in, it locks in, almost like it was made to be there. To get it off, you just pull back. I mean, it's locked on there. To get it off, pull back the collar. This is a nice touch for something, you know, that's a nice heavy 10 gauge DeWalt. Lighted, it's lighted on both ends actually. And then that's it. You know, we do some camping and some traveling, stuff like that. Not having to carry anything else. And I'll make a home for this extension cord inside, probably over here somewhere. And you know, you don't have to worry about a charger or anything like that. This is a 20 amp charger. You can get a full charge on this battery in, I believe it was 5 hours, a little less for me. It was like 4 hours. I had some in it. You know, new life to a 23-year-old cart. I'm gonna run this cart and see how it does shortly. I got some work to do on the brakes first, finish that, and then we'll take it on a test ride and see how it goes. I know just from pressing the accelerator and verifying that there was juice, this is extremely peppy. I touched the accelerator and it wants to go. So we'll do a drive video, and then following that we'll do a range test on this battery eventually. But great clean install. I don't think I'll ever use lead acid batteries again, and the customer service from Cloud Energy has just been nothing short of incredible for a company that's based in China. But they really want your business, and they've done a lot of things to make me happy here. So worth every bit. This is probably one of the most affordable kits when you consider the quality of this charger. The only other kit close to this in price that's not a fake knockoff, you know, some kind of battery using B grade cells or something, you can get those dirt cheap, but those, I would not recommend those. You know, the only other kits I saw comparable in price were they came with a little plastic cheesy charger, and you know, this comes with everything, and comes with good instructions, quick, responsive customer service. So that was important to me. Being leery of no reviews on Amazon, I kind of took a chance with Cloud Energy. If you're like me, I like to see what hundreds of people have, their experiences have been with items like this. Like I said, I took a chance, and this battery is everything I wanted it to be. So I'll follow up with some more as we get this thing driving down the road. Something I forgot to mention was you can see I built this plate here. So the factory hole, when you take out the factory charging port, the hole for this is maybe a 1/4 inch larger than the NOCO hole. There it is. There's a good picture of it. So leaves a kind of a challenge for install unless you build some kind of plate, because where the screws go in the NOCO, where the screws go would have been in the void in the metal. So this is a piece of 1/4 inch ABS. I cut it. You can cut it with a skill saw. I was going to route the edges, but I just decided to sand it smooth with sandpaper. Just 1/4 inch, and I screwed the adapter plate basically with self-tapping stainless screws into the deal. I cut a circle hole that was the appropriate size for this, and then screwed this into the plate and the metal. Something else I didn't mention that's part of your install if you're swapping a lead acid battery. This, like I said, is a 2001 club car. There's several different configurations of club cars. This is a controller model car. This will be different for some people, but this card is controlled with a power drive charging system from the factory. It comes like that, and you have an onboard controller. I did a lot of research. Basically, I don't need the onboard controller anymore because you know, we have a smart charger that makes those decisions for us. We don't need the cart to do it. So I've seen a lot of people on some models, you have to jump 2 of these wires. On the Precedence, I believe it's a white and blue wire, and there's some other things. And really, if you didn't want to swap to this port and do all this stuff, you could use the factory charge port. There's a way to do that. Basically, you take this out, take this fuse loose, and then run the negative lead to the negative lead on the battery, I believe. I did not do that, but there's some other videos on that. You might want to check it before you do that. I don't want the factory port at all. I like the clean look of this deal, and being able to carry, you know, especially with a kit that comes with a charger, you don't want to be messing with your old charger. Yeah, so basically I'm going to terminate these ends. I just left it on there for now, but I'm going to terminate and cap these ends and tie back these wires. And the onboard computer is not doing anything. The yellow wire is the control wire for it. That's what leads to here, and if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it's disabled. I talked to a couple of golf cart connoisseurs, if you will, YouTubers. You have to do some other things if you remove this and cut it. I decided just to leave it into place because I didn't have to do anything. It's not hurting anything. It's not taking up any room. So I decided to leave it in place and just simply take the fuse out of it. I don't even know why you need to do that now because it's not hooked to anything. But I'm just going to terminate all this stuff, and it seems to be working fine. I don't think there's anything else involved in the install. If I can think of something else, I'll add it. Okay, so here's kind of a picture of the final installation. These batteries really clean up your cart. Very few wires left, and just to recap, the only thing you need to do to convert your cart to lithium with a Cloud Energy battery is especially with this kit that comes with this onboard charger. As you can see here, I've got it mounted. Here's the back of the no-co port, and here's the front of the no-co port. Pretty clean install. Something to be aware of, if I didn't mention this already, is if you're going to use a no-co port like this, I took a piece of 1/4 inch ABS plastic, cut the appropriate size hole in there, and made it fit. But a great install. Cloud Energy sends you with these straps. I put aluminum angle and bolted it down through the aluminum flooring that I put in to keep the battery from sliding around. The view from the back. And basically there's no difference between the batteries you have. You're just going to take your negative lead and your positive lead. I have my 12-volt converter hooked in here that was relayed, and then I have my onboard charger cable mounted through here and routed and hooked up. The only thing you're going to have to do, and something I mentioned earlier, I went ahead and removed the factory plug and capped it off here. This used to go up here. But other than that, this has been great. Cloud Energy, I highly recommend this. I did take the cart on a drive, and I'll follow up with another video. The battery is extremely peppy. You touch the gas, it throws you back in the seat, something I'm not used to. But these batteries, they produce the same amount the entire charge cycle or discharge cycle. So well worth the money. They do have a warranty. Their customer service is super responsive. I have nothing but good things to say about them. I will probably convert my second cart to this Cloud Energy battery, the 36-volt version actually. But highly recommend. Thank you, Cloud Energy. Great product.